Hi all, good morning. Let's start with the introduction to the workflow. In the first video in this series, we'll see some prerequisite and understanding how system activates the workflow when we upgrade or when we start a new implementation or if I'm creating a new company in the database. As you can see on my screen, today we'll be covering what are the prerequisite. We'll be discussing about the doubt that most of the consultant and developers have about the NAS is required or not. Is there any change in approval setup and notification setup? That's a new term which is introduced in 2016 with respect to workflow. And what are notification templates and entries? So let's start and open Microsoft Dynamics NAV 2016 and we'll see everything what we need to cover today. So let's start with the prerequisite. So just to tell you all, as you create a new company or you upgrade a customer database or you are implementing something on a customer environment, workflow is automatically get triggered whenever the initialization of a company happens. So in any case, either you are upgrading, implementing, the company will be initialized and whatever the prerequisites are required for workflow in terms of configuration will be set up into the new company. So let's see what I mean by prerequisite. Now workflow requires some job queues entries to be set up. So whenever you create a new company, you'll see the two job queue entries will be created. One is for the notification entry dispatcher. We'll look into it what it is, and then one is delegate approval request. So these two are created automatically when you create a new company. Yes, we need to configure the NAS and set these job services to start so that they start working. So with this, that also answers our second questions for today, which is NAS is required or not. Yes, NAS is required, but just to clarify, NAS is not required for functioning of the workflow. It is only required for dispatching of email. So as you can see, the first job queue on the screen is notification entry dispatcher. So it actually dispatches the emails which are generated from workflow into the system. So this job queue actually process them and send them to the end user, and if you can see, it is processing in every 1 minute. So whenever you get a notification entry for approval entry for some user, it get processed automatically. In the same way, the second one is delegate approval request. When you have a delegate request for an approval entry, it get delegated and email is sent using this particular job queue. So yes, to answer the question, yes, NAS is required, but only for sending the emails. Okay, so I think everybody know how to configure NAS in NAV 2016. If not, you can visit another playlist. There's a video for the same. Okay, let's see what is there in the approval user setup, because whenever we look for the approval in previous version, we need to set up approval user setup. So as I open approval user setup, the screen looked as similar as the old version. You have a user ID, you have the approver ID for that particular user, then you have the restriction of the amounts as in the earlier version, how much he can approve, or if he is the final approver, then he is the unlimited sales approver or unlimited purchase approval or unlimited request approval. So everything remains same, but as you were hearing or reading somewhere that now you have an option to ask from the request from the system how you want your approval emails or notifications from the Navision. So now with the NAV 2016, you have a new button on the approval user setup where the user can go and select his setup. So the notification setup are driven by user. So for every user you have a different notification setup. So if you can see what type of notification we are looking for, the approval, new record, or overdue. Okay, what is the approval template code, we'll discuss it. And then there's a boolean, which is non-aggregated notification. That means you want a single mail for each and every notification which is coming. If you uncheck it, then the emails will come as aggregated. If you have 3 requests, they'll come in a single mail. Then you have a schedule which you can change from here. You can set it to monthly, you can set it to instantly, you can set it to daily. And when you set it to daily or something, you can check on which day or weekday or daily you want it. You have weekly. Okay, then you can expand on which day of the week at what time. So this can be configured for the particular user by user. So let's see what the next point is. So next, now look into the notification template and notification entry, which is the last point of the today's agenda, notification template and entries. So let's navigate from the departments. Then we have administration, application setup, and notifications. So as you can see, there are two setup. One is notification template and one is notification setup. Notification setup is same which we had seen from the approval window. Okay, and then you have the notification template. So the notification template is you can say it a replacement of the approval templates which we had in older version, where you can import and export the templates which will be used for sending the emails. Then with the workflow, there is a workflow for the new record approval. So then you can have a different template for the new record approval. You have notification template, notification method as email or note. So if you select note, a note will be created on the record, and then you have it. You can have multiple, and then one which is default will be used while sending the emails. So I guess this will answer the question where I can import and export my email template, and you can always download and change how it looks like. And so this is how a notification template now look like. So it has something which is similar to previous version, where in till 2015 you had percentage 1, 2, 3, 4, and now you have some captions, actual captions. So this will be used for sending emails. I hope this video would have helped you in clearing some of your doubts, and in the next session we will have a look on the events, workflow events, and we will discuss workflow templates, how we will explain what is a workflow window. We'll take an example of a sales order approval workflow, and see how events and responses work. Okay, hope you like the video. Please do like, comment, and share on the video. Stay tuned for more. Thank you.